Shalom, friends. This is Jeremy Gimpel from the Aru Goat Farm. It's Monday morning. I'm on my way to go up to guard duty, and I realize that when I want to communicate with you, really the only time that I have is in between the chores that I'm doing. I have like a brief moment. I'm sitting in the car, and I'm just going to deliver the message. And so this morning, as I'm scouring all of the news outlets, the common theme from the BBC to the CNN and all the mainstream news media is the suffering of the Arab Muslim Gazans, the suffering that they're going through, the bombings, the refugees. They're over and over and over again. That's the story. That's the story. The suffering and the suffering and the suffering, which makes sense because we are at war with Gaza right now. And the same way that the Allied forces were at war with the German people who elected the Nazis, who marched in the streets with the Nazis. So the Gazans elected the Hamas leadership. There's an overwhelming support for Hamas in Gaza. Until today, they're out in the streets watching live videos streamed by Hamas. Until right now, still supporting the Hamas terrorists. Look at this video. Yeah, it's kind of weird because their cell phones are working. There's live streaming videos. The electrical problems, all of that is just fake news. And the question is, with all of the suffering of the Arab Muslim Gazans, I just did a little research. There are 22 Arab countries in the world today. There are 49 Muslim countries in the world today. And do you know how many refugees are being offered sanctuary in the Arab or Muslim countries? 0. Think about that. 0. I'm not saying take in 2 million. I'm not saying take in 1 million. I'm not even saying take in 100,000, 50,000. 0. Let that sink in. So is it really about the suffering of the Gazans, or does the world really realize that that's a society that has lost the right to exist? 20 years of indoctrination in their schools, in their mosques, in their media. Kill the Jew, kill the infidel, kill, kill, kill. All of the money that the world gave them went to buy missiles and bombs and build tunnels. Kill, kill, kill. No one wants any of them in their country. So it's not about the suffering of the Arab Muslim Gazans, because none of the Arabs or the Muslims want them. This is just a ploy to weaken Israel. And once you're a Nazi sympathizer or a Hamas sympathizer, you sympathize with rapists, with murderers, with baby butchers, with kidnappers of toddlers, then really your words mean nothing. You'll say whatever you need to say to fulfill your genocidal desires. And so the good team, the Jews, the Israelis, the believers in God in the world, we're starting to realize that. And so we will do what we need to do, and we will stand alone because the truth stands with us, because God stands with us, and we are going to vanquish this evil from the earth.